Tonight at 10, the snow is starting to fall across southern Wisconsin. We have your latest forecast.
This could possibly be the third worst storm that we've had since 1990.
And city crews take precautions ahead of a powerful storm slated to hit southern Wisconsin tonight into tomorrow.
This is News 3 at 10.
Thanks for watching News 3 at 10. I'm Amanda Quintana. A busy week ahead for weather in southern Wisconsin as a snowstorm and dangerously cold temperatures approach. We're starting another night with team coverage. Meteorologist Dana Fulton is on the weather patio with what we can expect, and Amy Reed is live on Madison's west side with how city officials are preparing. Let's start with the latest from Dana.
Right now, Amanda, we have light snowfall falling in Madison, just a light glaze dusting for us here at the station. But to the western side of the state, they've already picked up about an inch of snowfall in the last hour and a half to 2 hours near La Crosse. Here's a look at the last 3 hours for us. That snow rapidly moving into Wisconsin, and we are going to continue to see heavy snowfall for us overnight. The flurries slowly transition to light snow, and then it is going to be just blowing heavy snowfall overnight through much of early Monday, and then we'll slowly taper off late Monday and into the early portion of the afternoon. Because of the snow moving in, we do have a winter storm warning in effect for all of southern Wisconsin, central Wisconsin included, much of Minnesota and Iowa, and even northern Illinois included in this winter storm warning. It goes until 6 o'clock Monday night. Even as the snow is expected to ramp up a little earlier, the concern of blowing and drifting snow and the cleanup efforts after the snow is all gone, that's why that winter storm warning goes all the way until 6. We do have an alert day in effect for Monday. Snowfall totals will land anywhere from 8 to 12 inches in Madison, with numbers or totals decreasing to the southwest and increasing to the northeast. Snow-covered roads, of course, a very big concern for us tomorrow. Behind the snow for Monday, it's going to get very cold outside. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, temperatures will stay below zero all day long, and early in the morning, we're looking at wind chills anywhere from 30 to 50 below zero. We'll take a closer look at what's ahead for the rest of the week in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Dana. The city of Madison declared a snow emergency tonight. Amy Reed spoke with people in town who are getting ready to hunker down and wait it out. Amy?
If you went to the store today, it was probably packed. With this being regarded as one of the worst storms in recent history, people wanted to be prepared.
The shelves are just empty. The cereal, the spaghetti, pastas, and they're all just flying.
With snow on the way, you have to be ready. And as it looks like people have done, that means stocking up on essentials like bread, produce, and yeah, beer.
We're going to go home now and just hunker down through tomorrow. So,
I mean, it is Wisconsin.
And it is, yes, very Wisconsinite, very Wisconsin-ish. Especially when they come straight to the beer cooler to load up.
While it might not be the prep the city of Madison had in mind, they want people getting ready.
A word of caution to the community. These are tough times. Make sure you check on your neighbors. Make sure that if people are out shoveling and plowing their own driveways, their own sidewalks, that you kind of keep an eye on folks.
They're planning for lots of snow overnight and lots of disruptions tomorrow. With weather this cold, they don't think salt will help, so manual snow removal by plows is all they have. To try and cover the need, they're pulling 30 people off garbage and recycling collection to help.
Expectations has to be, these are extremely dangerous conditions, and people have to understand that health and safety is our highest priority, and functioning normal in terms of city services is something that's not going to happen.
City buses and the streets department plan to be open, but other than that, city offices will decide themselves if they'll brave the snow. And city police said they'll only respond to crashes with injuries or blockages, and even those might have slower response times than usual. So to them, it might be for the best if people plan to just stay home, drinking beer that matches the season and leaving navigating the snow to professionals. Madison is hoping to start citywide plowing in the morning, but they're going to have to wait and see how much drops tonight, and they're going to have to wake up early to make that decision about 3 or 4 in the morning. To make that a little bit easier, they ask that if you have cars parked on the street, please move them. They don't want to be plowing into them or them getting in the way of them trying to do their work.
All right, thank you so much, Amy. New at 10 tonight, several schools in our area have already canceled classes tomorrow. There's more than 140 closings or delays for tomorrow on our website, channel3000.com. That list includes Madison schools, Sun Prairie schools, Lake Mills, and Watertown schools. Again, you can check that list on channel3000.com or by watching for it on the bottom of your screen. As of right now, UW-Madison is still open. Many shelters in our area are extending hours and providing transportation in between day and night shelters. They're also making sure no one is denied service. Police and city officials will be on high alert looking for people out in the cold, encouraging you to do the same. Madison's libraries are a free public space if you're trying to escape the elements. Here are some of the other places people can go to get out of the cold in Dayton County. The Beacon on East Washington opens at 7:30 during cold weather and closes at 5 p.m. Porch Light is taking people in earlier than normal at the men's shelter. That starts at 5 o'clock p.m. and the Salvation Army will begin accepting women and families starting at 4 o'clock. And just announced this weekend, First United Methodist Church in downtown Madison is opening an emergency day warming shelter for all of next week. Starting tomorrow, families and women experiencing homelessness are welcome to go there from 8 in the morning until 4. And city buses and school buses will be available at metro stops for warming shelters. Anyone planning to fly out of the Dayton County Regional Airport should be aware of delays or cancellations. Several airlines, including Delta, United, and Sun Country Airlines, are providing travel waivers to customers who are planning to fly amid the storm. Those waivers allow travelers planning on departing during the storm to change their flights for no fee. People are asked to contact their airline for those waivers. With the snow and the cold, we want to remind you our First Alert Weather and Traffic app is free on any and all of your mobile devices. Just search for the Channel 3000 First Alert Weather and Traffic app, and you can download that in the App Store. While city crews aren't using as much salt, a lot of homeowners are still likely to. As we told you earlier this week, Dane County and Madison Street crews are cutting back on the amount of salt they use to de-ice the roads. It's all part of a greater effort to keep area lakes healthier. There are small changes you can make to help the lakes as well. Our Madeline O'Neill has more from Lake Monona.
This is where my passion lies, is on the ice.
Lakes in Madison are year-round.
There's just something special about it. If the wife says I can go, I'm out.
On Lake Monona, you'll find more ice fishers than degrees Fahrenheit.
Hands get a little cold, but just pull your sleeve over, put it in your pocket. If you don't have to go outside, don't, unless you like doing this.
Fish don't leave the lakes for the winter, so neither does Devin Blease.
It's just an addicting sport.
We said we wouldn't leave either until he got one.
It's been a tough fight. I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, never mind.
Also known by another name.
Junkie Jesus. In the group, Ice Junkies Outdoors.
Devin has been ice fishing on Madison Lake since he was a kid.
Surprisingly, only had frostbite once in my life, too. They're just really great fisheries, like how well they sustain themselves, how every year there's just hundreds of people that'll come out here and fish, but there's always fish to be caught.
But a substance we see in the winter nearly as often as snow threatens Madison Lake's ecosystems. Salt put on roads and sidewalks here in Madison eventually makes its way into the lakes, like the one I'm standing on now.
I guess through the sewer system, it's going somewhere.
Reducing salt that we put on the land is real important.
Adam Stotterston with the Clean Lakes Alliance says too much salt can disrupt plant and some fish life, and we're all on the hook to help out.
We use salt for a reason, and the reason is to melt things and to not fall and hurt ourselves or to not crash our cars into other cars. The thing that is really helpful for the lakes is if we reduce the use of it and only use it when it's really going to work.
He says when it's too cold out, like it is now, salt won't even melt ice. So he asks people to only use as much salt as they need.
A little bit of salt goes a long way.
Doing so can go a long way to help people like Devin, too, who'd like to freeze the lakes just the way they are for years to come.
It would just be sad to see them diminish or not be able to bring my grandchildren here.
In Madison,
spreading the passion onto the next generation.
Madeline O'Neill, WISC News 3.
According to the Clean Lakes Alliance, shoveling as best you can before laying down salt can help keep the lakes healthy as well. New tonight at 10, several people are displaced following a fire this morning in Madison. Firefighters responded around 6 a.m. to an apartment building on the 4700 block of Cottage Grove Road. Residents were evacuated and the fire was put out quickly. Madison Metro dispatched a bus as a place for evacuated residents to stay warm. That incident is still under investigation. Coming up, standing up for victims of domestic abuse, why a local brewery is raising money to help others stand tall. Welcome back. A local brewery is doing its part to help end domestic abuse in Wisconsin. This is Standing Tall to End Abuse. The Rockhound Brewery teamed up with the organization Females Enjoying Microbrews to create the beer called Standing Tall, an oatmeal stout to raise money for domestic abuse intervention services and to end domestic abuse Wisconsin. $1 from every pint of Standing Tall sold during today's event, along with the proceeds from a silent auction, will be donated to each charity.
We want to do our best to help give back to our community, and we figured these are two really great and worthy causes.
If you weren't able to make it to the event today, $1 from every pint of the remaining Standing Tall brew will be donated to the charities. Rockhound expects to have it available for at least another month. Well, it may be cold, but attendees at a local trade show today were dreaming about summer. About 9,000 people were inside the Alliant Energy Center for the Lake Home and Cabin Show. Event goers browsed more than 125 exhibitors, showcasing everything from real estate and boats to furnishings and services. While many enjoy the outdoors during every season, some couldn't help but try to focus on summer.
We like winter. You know, we have activities we do in the winter, so we like winter too. But it's fun to come and see all the different things and see what summer might bring.
The show ran for the weekend, featuring demonstrations and seminars on the latest industry trends. All right, well, the snow started coming down in Madison about an hour ago, Dana?
Yes, Amanda, just about an hour ago, and it started off as some flurries for us. And as you just saw, that's not the case right now. We're moving into that light snow trend. You can see the heavier snow off to the west. And we're going to get that lighter snow coming through Madison right now. It's going to transition to heavy snow here soon and continue east as this blanket canvassing across southern Wisconsin. A few snowfall totals already. Prairie du Chien at about an inch of accumulation just since or at 9 o'clock. So since then, they've probably picked up another inch of snowfall. They're in the heavier bands right now. At the La Crosse National Weather Service office, they're also reporting almost an inch of snowfall. So that's the heavier stuff that'll be moving into Madison soon. That's the snowfall that's causing visibility concerns. It's accumulating very quickly, and we'll be dealing with that all night and into early Monday morning. This area of low pressure is going to continue to sweep southeast, passing right south of Madison and pushing snowfall throughout the northern Midwest and into Indiana and Ohio for tomorrow. We're expecting that snowfall to steadily end for us tomorrow, but tonight it is going to add up quite a bit. And because of that accumulation, we do have an alert day in the forecast for your Monday. Heavy snowfall expected over the next few hours. And then even after it wraps up on Monday, could be a little blowing and drifting for us in the afternoon, which will make roads very dangerous outside, especially at night. Looking ahead to Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the snow is gone, but the cold just settles in. We're expecting temperatures to stay below zero, not just overnight, but high temperatures as well in the afternoon. Temperatures to start off the day will be close to 25 below zero with wind chills anywhere from 30 to 50 below zero all 3 days. So a very cold stretch for the middle of the week. Looking at our timing with this snow, again, it's going to continue to stretch east, this blanket force. So by midnight, most of southern Wisconsin is seeing very heavy snowfall. So anywhere from an inch to an inch and a half in the course of an hour. By the time you have to head to work in the morning, if you're one of the people that do have to head to work, please plan ahead. Maybe give yourself a little extra time if you can. You know your neighborhood, you know the roads around you and how quickly they may or may not get cleaned up. It is going to be quite a task tomorrow morning. By 10:30, slowly we start to see the heavier snow transition to light snow to the west, and then we break apart and get just flurries in the early afternoon. And by later in the day, the snow is gone. Our skies will stay cloudy overnight, but they'll slowly clear into Tuesday morning, and that's when our temperatures really start to drop. Starting Tuesday morning, we're looking at overnight lows below zero, and as you can see throughout the day on Tuesday, our temperatures will stay below zero. Overall snowfall totals are really trending towards the high range of our range for us. 8 to 12 inches expected in Madison. To the northeast, we may see just a little more, closer to about a foot, maybe isolated areas getting a little over a foot near Sheboygan, and traveling towards the southwest, those totals decrease steadily towards Platteville and then down into Iowa. But significant snow event expected for us in Madison. That heavier snowfall also a concern, especially early Monday morning, anybody who does have to head into work. Wind chills early Tuesday will feel like we're well below zero, anywhere from 20 to 30 expected. Wednesday is when it feels very cold outside again. It's not just for the southern Wisconsin, all of Wisconsin, northern Illinois, Iowa, and Minnesota expecting a very cold middle of the week. Thursday also expecting frigid temperatures, dangerously cold temperatures for us for Thursday morning. Looking at our wind chill chart, you can see we're starting to cross into that dangerous category when our temperatures get this cold and we're factoring in quite a breeze. It can take just 30 minutes for frostbite to kick in. Once we start to see our wind chills get closer to -40, it could take just 10 minutes. So please plan ahead and bundle up for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Tonight, temperatures will stay in the single digits. Tomorrow, we're looking at a high of about 21, but that'll be early in the day, and then our temps will fall through the rest of the day and stay down through the rest of the week. Very cold stretch for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, so that's why we have the alert days in place. And then it will become slightly more mild by the end of the week, a little more seasonal for us. But overall, Amanda, we have to get through this snow event before things shape up at all. We got to get through the cold as well.
Yeah, it's starting off to be a very busy week.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you, Dana. Coming up in sports, the Brewers aren't interested in talking about last year. We'll head to Brewers on Deck. That's next.
It's the
If you think it's too early to talk spring training in the upcoming baseball season, turn off your TV and go sit in the corner. You can, but I'm just kidding. Brewers on deck taking over downtown Milwaukee with more than 14,000 fans flooding the Wisconsin Center. First sellout crowd in the event's history. That was because the Brewers had a successful 2018. But the Brewers don't want to talk about 2018 anymore.
All about this upcoming year, what we can do in 2019, and that drives you. That's what keeps you working hard and focused. It's because nothing's guaranteed. You have to earn everything, and that's what we're going to do.
It's about going out there, you know, bringing that same attitude, that same fight, you know, getting it done all season long. And for us, for me, it's about just getting in the playoffs. And you know, we all know anything can happen once you get in the playoffs.
Bucks forward Thon Maker wants a trade. His agent's in talks with management about moving on. The 21-year-old forward's shown flashes, but his playing time's been cut with the emergence of DJ Wilson. The Bucks in Oklahoma City taking on the Thunder. This one got good late. Paul George going to the basket and going hard over Giannis with the one-handed flush. Buck 15 to go. Next time down for the Deer. Eric Bledsoe thinks about it, takes it, makes it, and makes it a three-point game with 109 to go. But George is too much. Nails the triple. He had 36 points in the game, and Oklahoma City wins 118 to 112. Wisconsin women hosting Nebraska, 67 all late fourth quarter. Hannah Whitish to Nicaea Eilily. Eilily takes it, scoops it, and makes it with less than a second to go. Now the Badgers advance the ball past half court, and out of the timeout, we need some Kelly Carlos. Buckets at the buzzer, catch and shoot, jump around. Badgers win 70-69, snapping a 6-game skid. Demetric Trice, averaging 14 points per game, hitting 46% of his threes, has scored many points against many teams, but he's never scored against Nebraska. That's their next game. He's 0 in 2 years ago as a freshman. Didn't face the Huskers when he was injured last season.
I've never scored against Nebraska. Honestly, I didn't know that. I didn't think about it. I know I missed some shots there my freshman year. Had a couple open looks, but just you mentioning that actually makes me a little bit more excited to get my first bucket against Nebraska. So I'm definitely excited to play Nebraska there. So it's gonna be fun.
Final round, Farmers Insurance Open. Tiger Woods has won 8 times on this course. Spoiler alert, didn't win today, but played pretty well in the final round. Par 3/8, gets on the dance floor and then about a 10-footer. Nails it. 10 under for the tournament, but no one was as good as Justin Rose. 3 under final round, 21 under for the tournament. Wins by 2 strokes. That is his 10th career PGA Tour victory. The AFC won the Pro Bowl 26-7. Patrick Mahomes, Jamal Adams accepting the trophy from Jason Witten. Accepting half the trophy, I guess, from Jason Witten. It just breaks. NFL is like, it makes billions and billions of dollars. I guess the trophy doesn't see much action. But he says, all right, you guys can just grab it by the, yeah. Jason Witten, Jamal Adams' face. Well, I don't know. Roger Goodell can get some Gorilla Glue or some super glue. That's not really one of those trophies that you see like traveling around a lot. So I don't think it gets much action, and I guess not much maintenance.
And
either.
I don't think you're supposed to grab it from up there.
I mean, Jason Witten, to be fair, the Cowboys didn't grab many Super Bowl trophies when he played for the Cowboys. No, I mean, they just didn't. They didn't.
Not used to it?
No, not used to hoisting trophies. Too bad he doesn't watch the show. He's a very large man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. We'll be right back. We're going to wake up to a lot of snow, already a lot of cancellations for schools.
Yes, several cancellations for schools, for different office buildings. So you definitely want to check what your situation is for work tomorrow. A lot of snow coming in tonight. We have an alert day in the forecast for Monday. Also for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Monday, because of the snow that'll be coming in overnight and early in the morning, and then blowing and drifting snow concerns throughout the afternoon and evening. And then for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, temperatures will stay well below zero, even for our afternoon highs. Our lows will be close to 25 below zero, with wind chills from 30 to 50 below zero. So a very cold middle of the week. Snowfall totals expected, our final amounts here from this system should come in early Tuesday morning, just because we may see a few more flurries late in the day on Monday or very, very early on Tuesday. But anywhere from 8 to 12 inches expected in Madison, and that's really trending towards the higher end of that range. To the northeast, totals will be closer to about 12 inches. Some isolated areas may see more, and then to the southwest, those accumulation totals will be decreasing. Looking at our 10-day forecast, this blast of cold air thankfully doesn't last for too long, but it is going to be dangerously cold outside there in the mornings for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
All right, thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night.
Download the new Channel 3000 app and get alerted on your mobile device the minute news breaks. Wherever you go, be the first to know with Channel 3000.